Hello and welcome back to part 2, Quicks14Blog, continuing on our main level 73-74. What we're doing here first is we're starting out turning in some quests, right where we left off in the last part, that we did in the last part. So we're returning in, that was the Yeti quest, and as you can see we got our reputation for these guys up here, which was great. Now we're going to go ahead and do this quest that you also saw at the end that we picked up, and this is a real easy one. You just go to that spot, you use your leaf and everything, and you get to watch and see and find out that she's a mother, and so no killing her today. So, and it'll just fade. It only lasts about, I think it's like 35 seconds or so, and then you can go ahead and turn that in, and that's what we do here as well. And listen to their little spiel. Pretty easy so far. We are going to have a group quest that's coming up, and I didn't quite get all of the footage for that because I was too busy trying to do the group quest, and so I tried to get as much as I could of it, but I did miss some, and I will let you know what it is. Now we go back to the keep, Winterguard Creep, and then we go ahead and turn in some more quests. We finish the Scorn one, go ahead and get our reward, and then we'll get another quest from him. You get plenty of quests from these guys, so make sure you come back here often, turn your quests. You'll see that. So go ahead and turn in the second quest that we got from Scorn to this guy here. Get our item. And pretty much everything I'm picking up I'm not using, I'm selling, and I'm making some pretty good money just doing this. As you can probably see up in the upper left there. Hopefully on the if you're on the high quality version, it shouldn't be hard to see at all. If you're not, it could be pretty difficult. Now we're just north of Winterguard Creep, back to the northeast or northwest, where this little mining camp is, and we're turning in our quests that we did here as well. This is our inner turmoil. We're turning that in, getting our next one, and then we turn in this other quest, and he doesn't have anything else for us. It's just her. So, and then you're pretty much done with that area. You'll be back here once to turn in another quest, and that's it. Now we're just south of the fort, if you will, that's kind of under construction, the camp where these nymphs are, and we got some quests to do here, and we're going to do quite a few quests here. The first one is these ice elementals that are surrounding them to get some ice cores. Real easy, not a big deal. I think you might have seen me in the last blog post fighting some of them or avoiding some of them when I was picking stuff up. I don't remember. Very easy to kill. They're not hard at all. While we're there, we go a little bit north into the water here to finish our second half of the fisherman's quest, and that's to kill this guy here. Nothing real of interest to say about him. He doesn't have any loot. He doesn't have any skin once he's dead. You just summon him and kill him. That's pretty much it. He doesn't even hurt that hard, really. He's just really fast. That's it. Very, very simple. Which was nice, because the first half, as I said before at the end of the last video, is kind of, the drop rate is kind of wonky on that. So we go ahead, we finished our ice one, so we go ahead and turn that in, and then we're getting a couple more, and this is going to be out west, across the road from the village under construction, if you will, to do these quests. And that's where we're going here. Actually, no, this is southwest. This is towards Scorn, just east of Scorn, and just southwest of there is where you're gonna find these guys. Real easy. You just target one of the nymphs, the evil nymphs. You use the pendant to turn them normal, and then the little plant things you just kill. No loot on the plant things, so keep in mind about that. Turn those in, and now we're going to get some quests to do just west of the keep under construction. I went into this area before. Things to note about this: these guys do thorns, have thorns on them, and they do entangle root. But the entangle root is not that powerful; it doesn't last very long. They do respawn fairly quickly, so you want to keep that in mind. The spores don't do anything unless you're up against them. Then they have a little spore gas that's attacking you constantly for nature damage. Otherwise, take them at range and they'll die. They ain't gonna do nothing. There is no loot for them as well, but once they're dead, as you'll see here, you want to target them and use your crystal thing in order to freeze their core, and that'll take care of that quest. As you're going to see here in this part of the video, and the next part as we do the last quest the nymphs give you, it's very easy to get ganked and get ads here, as you can see already. Very, very easy. So you definitely want to be aware of what's around you. These guys respawn fast, so they're pretty fast respawns, especially the keepers that are around here, as we're going to go kill one here in this next quest. So you go turn those in, and then you'll get your final quest to kill one of the keepers. Very specific which one of them. I think there's 2 or 3 total, but there's only one that she wants you to kill specifically. He's not hard to find. They have a large patrol around the area, so they're not hard to find. As you can see, I'm getting ganked badly here, and another keeper comes by and tries to gank me as well. The only thing to note about the keepers is they do wrath a lot, and the wrath hurts. And then when they get low on health, they will run away. So make sure you keep in mind with so many things clustered, you want to make sure they don't run very far, and things like that. And as you can see, I'm totally ganked here, but I handle it just fine. And the way I'm able to do this is I've gotten much better with my class, obviously, my stuff, and I've learned to do it. And for those of you wondering how the heck I do that, or your Retro Druid and everything like that, Clearcast is the key, and your mana is your other key. You want to hold your mana for Moonfire because it doesn't take that much, and for your heals. Heals get priority on your mana. When you get Clearcast, that's when you want to do your Starfire or your Hurricane, and that'll clear things out real fast. Because you got to remember, Retro Druids, that your spell power is now global. It's not just specific anymore like it used to be, where it used to be just heal spell power or DPS or normal spell power. Now it's all one. So if you have a lot of spell power, as a Retro Druid you should, you're not going to have a problem dealing with stuff like that. So now we've moved on, we've turned that in, it's done. We're moving on to our group quest here with these ruined giant corpses, ruined giants. They are elite. They are level 63 or 64, and you are not going to be able to take one on your own. I tried. It doesn't work. You're going to need a group for that. What's that? You just simply target their corpse, mine them. You can only do it once, and you'll have to do about 3 of them. Once it's done, go turn them in. You'll get this quest here to do, and then you'll get another quest with the toolbox. Now the toolbox, I unfortunately didn't get video footage of me grabbing, but it's just like the toolbox next to him. It's scattered around the camps where these mountain giants are, the room guys, just like that camp, and it spawns in a different area, so make sure you keep an eye on it. Once you're done with that, go turn in. You're going to get 1 final quest, or 2 final quests dealing with these ruin guys, and that's why I'm still gripped up with this thing. One is to kill the guy who's doing a controller thing, which is just a little ways from here, and then the next is to test out the rune controller on the stone giants here to get your own little stone giant. Now, I accidentally attacked the stone giant. Otherwise, my Death Knight friend could use the same one to get his own companion, and we could finish the quest easier. It's okay. There's like 2 or 3 of them around there. You can find another one real easy. And as he said, it just makes my video more interesting. So that's what that is. Very simple. Once you're done with that, go back to the camp under construction again. Try to turn it in. This can be a little hard because they got big butts. They last, I don't know how long they last. I think they last until you turn it in. But don't quote me on that. It could be on the timer. I know mine died just a little bit after I turned it in, but his didn't. But of course he got his after I'd got mine, and we had fought some stuff. So my guess is it probably lasts like 10 minutes or so. Now we're doing, because all those quests are done, now I've ungrouped, and I've gone back north. This is what you get after doing the Confront Your Inner Turmoil quest. You're going to get this thing, go up north, you turn into a warg here, and you're going up to this cave. It's just very, very north, near the line here, as you can see. So just follow the road, and then when you start seeing wargs, go ahead and turn right, and then turn into a warg, and kind of follow the stream of wargs to this cave to him here. He's going to give you a whole series of quests. You're going to see us doing 2 of it here near the end, and then we'll finish the rest in the next part. He wants you to kill, first of all, 2 of his betrayers, because he's been taken over, replaced as an alpha warg. So this is one of them, not too far from where he's at, just south towards the towards the mining area where you do inner turmoils, where this guy is, and then the other one is more towards the place in between the mining area and the Fort Wintergrad. So not hard to find, real simple. You start finding packs of wargs, you're going to find these guys pretty easy in those vicinities. Again, ads are a major thing to watch out for here. Otherwise, they don't do anything of horrible interest. They have a little main flesh attack that does stack, and it's basically a bleed effect, I do believe. Otherwise, not a huge deal. Great source of leather here, as well as warg flesh or warg chunks, which if you are doing cooking is wonderful. You can use it for your cooking, or you can sell in the auction house for a pretty penny. I think I sold one of, just one of them for like a little over a gold piece, and they sell real easy because it is for cooking, and it is a requirement for cooking at this level. So here we are killing the second one. This is where we're going to end. Again, getting ganked along with an extra ad, but as you can see, remember, clearcast is the key. Clearcast is when you want to pull out your hurricane, or if you're dealing with multiple targets. If you're dealing with a single target, pull out your Starfire. If you need to heal badly and you are low on mana, then by all means use the Clearcast to heal. Sometimes you're not going to get all the time. It does take some practice, but just be on the lookout for it. Part 3 coming up.